I'm going to get in so much trouble for this. But there's no way I'm not talking about the stupid of International Women's Day on International Women's Day. Because apparently, get this. Apparently, it's International Women's Day. I was not aware of this. I was not aware that there was a specific day set aside to celebrate women. Because here's the thing here's the thing I have to do in this video. I have to mansplain to you women the irrelevance and ridiculousness of International Women's Day, okay? Because I actually had to go, since I have absolutely no idea what International Women's Day is, I had to go online to find out. Get this. One of the points of International Women's Day is to celebrate the achievements of women. Hey, ladies, we have to do that every day of the year. We don't just celebrate the achievements of women on March the 8th. We have to celebrate your achievements, no matter how ridiculously and insignificant, every day of the year. Oh my God, you did the laundry. Oh, let's celebrate the fact that you did the laundry. Oh my God, you made dinner. Oh, us guys have to celebrate the achievement of you actually making dinner. No matter what, no matter how small and insignificant any achievement you do on March 9th, February 12th, October 4th, every day of the year, us guys have to celebrate whatever little achievement you do. Anything that you do that requires any level of energy and activity, us guys have to celebrate it. So saying that we're supposed to celebrate it on March the 8th is irrelevant, because we have to celebrate your achievements on every day of the year. Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's how we'll celebrate your achievement. Go make a sandwich for your guy, for your husband or your boyfriend, and he'll celebrate the achievement of you making a sandwich. How's that? That's what we'll do. That's how we'll celebrate women's achievements. Go make a sandwich, and if you can actually make one worth eating, we'll celebrate it. Here's the other thing. I actually had to go on Wikipedia for this. The other reason for International Women's Day is to talk about gender equality. Bitch, we have to talk about gender equality every day of the year. It's not like September, March 8th is set aside just to talk about gender equality. Because guess what, ladies? You talked about gender equality yesterday. You talked about gender equality the day before that. And you're going to talk about gender equality tomorrow. And you're going to talk about gender equality the day after that. And the day after that. And the day after that. The only way you can make International Women's Day be relevant in regards to talking about the topics you want to talk about, you would have to not talk about them every other day of the year. But seeing as how all of the things that we're supposed to say and do on International Women's Day, we do every day of the year, every day is International Women's Day. Name me any day of the year where we don't have to talk about gender equality. Go ahead. I dare you. Tell me what day of the year we don't have to talk about gender equality to actually have to talk about it on March the 8th today. What day of the year do we not have to celebrate the women's any achievement a woman has that we have to now celebrate it on March the 8th? Name me what day of the year we don't have to celebrate your achievements to have to make it so that we have to do it on March the 8th. Oh, wait. Go ahead. Give me a day, give me a week, give me a month where we don't, give me an hour. Give me an hour of a day where we don't have to celebrate your achievement, where we don't have to recognize you as an equal. Where we don't have to celebrate any achievement that you've done. Go ahead. Name me any day of the year we don't have to do that. You can't, because we have to do it every day of the year. Everything that you women want to talk about and discuss and point out and focus on International Women's Day, we have to do every day of the year. And because we have to do it every day of the year, setting aside a particular day to focus on it is irrelevant. It's meaningless. It's just, oh my God. The only way International Women's Day would have any relevance is if every other day you shut the hell up about gender equality. So that way we can discuss it on March the 8th. The only way talking about celebrating women's achievement has any value is if every other day of the year you shut the hell up about actually doing something and us guys having to actually, celebrate your achievement. That's the only way International Women's Day has any relevance, is if every other day of the year you shut the hell up. But that's not going to happen. So, yeah, the whole idea of International Women's Day is irrelevant because every day is International Women's Day. And let's not get into. I also want to talk about how irrelevant it is to even talk about International Women's Day. You had a man win Woman of the Year. You have men taking over and dominating women's sports. You have men competing in the Miss Universe contest. Why don't we talk about that? Why don't we discuss that on International Women's Day? Because those are your achievements. Here's your achievements for the year, ladies. You have men entering and dominating women's spaces. You can have a man in a woman's rape center. Men can enter women's rape centers. Men can enter women abuse centers. Where women are sexually abused, men are allowed to go in there. Why don't we celebrate that? How about we celebrate how men are allowed to enter women's spaces when they're the most vulnerable and the most susceptible to men? Let's celebrate how men are allowed in women's prisons. Let's do that. Why don't we celebrate that? Oh wait, we can't celebrate that because then that countermanders what's the word I'm looking for? That invalidates all of the things that you're pretending that you're supposed to talk about on International Women's Day. As much as I don't, what's that guy's name? Matt Walsh, I think. Let's talk about, because I keep seeing his videos and feed or whatever, going, what is a woman? How about that? How about on International Women's Day? Not only do we talk about and celebrate how men are allowed in women's rape centers, why don't we take International Women's Day and talk about what the hell a woman is? Because apparently, as far as you ladies are concerned, the only way a woman is anybody that identifies as a woman. So, you know what International Women's Day should be about? Once a year, you ladies get together and figure out what the hell it means to be a woman. At least one day a year, actually figure out what it means to be a woman. How's that? That's what International Women's Day should be. I'm sorry. If you think I am going to celebrate a day of it in a day in a year that we as men have to do every other day of the year, you're out of your goddamn minds. If you think I'm going to spend a day celebrating how you are allowing men into women's rape centers, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. And the staff has to take the side of the man over the woman. A woman who is a rape victim has less value than the man who shouldn't even be there and is allowed in. That's what we should be talked about on International Women's Day. It's a joke. It's a joke. The whole concept of International Women's Day is a farce, is a joke, and is beyond relevancy anymore. It is. I'm sorry, but somebody has to mansplain to you women how ridiculous and irrelevant International Women's Day is. I would womansplain it to you, but then I wouldn't be allowed to use facts, logic, and reason. So I'm stuck with mansplaining it to you. International Women's Day. Jesus H. Christ. Anyway, for all of you women who celebrate your existence on a daily basis, and for all of you women who expect men to celebrate your very existence on a daily basis, happy International Women's Day, I guess. Hey, here's an idea for next year. Why don't you ladies actually do something worth celebrating, and we'll celebrate it on International Women's Day? You can always try that. Anyway, I'm out of here. See ya.